Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to this episode of Rock Talk with Rick. I'm hanging out tonight with a very special guest, Mr. Paul Mulley. How you doing, bud?
Excellent.
Good.
Excellent. All right.
Let's talk about. I know you. We go back like way over 20 years. Like the first time I met you was '98. You were playing with Destroyer.
Yes.
A tribute to Kiss. And I was managing Patty Green's in Port Colborne, and I booked the band in, and that's the first time that I seen the band, and I went, holy shit. Wow, the band was fabulous, like great band. Like, what was it like playing in that band?
It was very entertaining. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing in that band. I at that point I was playing in another band before that, and hooking up with Destroyer was merely by chance, and it was familiar territory, and seeing how the people reacted to it. Obviously being a fan of the show itself, it was fun to perform, and everyone got off on it. So did I.
You know what? Like I've seen the band over the years because the band's been together for like 30 years or something, since like 90 or something, and I've seen different incarnations of it, and I got to say myself, hands down, you were the best Ace out of everybody I've seen in that band. You were just the way you moved, just the way you played was just.
Well, I'm speechless.
There.
Well, that was, as long as somebody was entertained.
Oh no, a lot
if
of
I could reach to as many as I could, even if it was just one person. That was the point,
no,
right?
trust me, a lot of people loved it. They loved it. Now, after the Destroyer thing, what were you doing kind of then?
At that point, I got into the film industry, and I was working on IMAX films and things like that.
No, really?
Yeah.
Can you name anything that?
My big claim was a film called Bugs. With Judi Dench was the narrator through it.
Was this like an animated thing? Or?
No, it was all shot, live.
Okay.
Bugs from like Madagascar.
Oh,
like
okay,
so,
okay, I understand. Okay.
Yeah, it was. Those years doing that was a lot of fun. Again, it was, very different from what I used to. I mean, I was performing and touring all through high school.
Yes.
And when I joined Destroyer, it was just after high school. When I joined them.
Was that the first? Because you guys played a lot.
We played a lot. Yeah.
Was that the first half decent band, or like the toured a lot?
There was a band before that, based out of Buffalo, New York. It's called Deuce. It was another Kiss act.
Okay.
So, like I said, Kiss being the familiar territory, that was by chance too. It just turned out, they were looking for somebody. They were doing a show with Peter Criss, and at the time I was 17. At 17, yeah, I was 17 going on. It's a long time ago. Anyways, I was in high school, so that's how that happened. It turned out I could play all the parts. I could do the makeup really well, and I had the moves down and all that. So
we're not going to worry about that. It's probably Tracy Braid's calling me anyway.
Or the police.
One of the two. Yeah. So you got in there right out of high school.
I was in high school for.
Oh,
the first
you
band.
were in
I was
high
in high
school.
So it was.
Did you have to audition for that?
Yeah, there was an audition. How it started was there was a Kiss convention that was happening up in Toronto with Peter Criss, and I had gotten this flyer saying there was a band called Parasite playing with Peter Criss, and I was excited. I was a kid, right? I'm in high school, and I'm like, oh, this will be so much fun. Can't wait to go see this. And then I got a call from a mutual friend in the Western New York area saying, hey, this band Parasite is looking for a guitar player. So, gave me a phone number. I called, and I went down. My mom took me. That was kind of the uncool part. My mom drove me.
And showed up with your amp.
Showed up with I had a little Fender amp and a Les Paul, and yeah, I showed up at where they were rehearsing, and they took one look at me, and you could just see the disappointment. I'm this little kid, and
Before you played.
yeah, showing
okay.
up. So we plugged in, we played one song, and they stopped throughout the song, like we didn't even finish the song, and I was kind of like, oh my god, like that's it, I'm not getting this gig, and they basically said you're in, and the first thing out of my mouth was, well, wait a sec, I haven't done the guitar solo yet.
Yeah,
so
yeah, really, eh?
I was excited to,
That's a.
yeah. But that's how it happened. So I was with them for about 5 years, and we played a lot of big places, and
I know.
Some places I felt we didn't deserve to play, but we nonetheless were playing them.
Everywhere,
And,
like you guys.
We did things with Vinnie Vincent and Peter Criss, Ace Frehley. So yeah,
You guys,
and we met a lot of other celebrities,
along the way.
along
yes.
the way. But so it was very fun. And then I was trying to make it back to school on time, and I'd have like makeup still on the side of my face that didn't wash off
Yeah.
correctly, and sleeping in class, right? So
Yeah, because he was out till 7 o'clock the night before
Yeah.
throwing rocks in a bucket.
yeah,
Right?
That's right. That's right.
Now, after the Kiss thing, I know you've probably done other things. Tell me about the journey thing, because I seen some of the videos, and you guys played everywhere too
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
journey
yeah.
thing, right?
That's right. Yeah. Well, there was a couple acts. The Journey thing, which I would credit my girlfriend Michelle, who basically said, "Hey, would you be interested in doing a Journey thing?" Which at the time I said, I kind of wanted to get away from the tribute stuff. I wanted to lean towards other ventures. Long story short, I finally gave in. Said, "All right, yeah, sure, let's do this." I had to learn all the material, and I did it for a couple of years. And then I hooked up with another act, and we did a lot of shows all over the place.
Yeah, you guys did didn't you guys do like boat tours and
Yeah.
you guys played some of those, and I seen
there
some
was
of the stuff you
cruise
guys were
ships and-
playing everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, we were nonstop. It was pretty much nonstop. Like, yeah.
That is just like unbelievable stuff, because I seen some of the videos and I went, wow. And I seen some of the videos with you in the band, and it's like, trust me, man, it was working.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looked
Yeah, it was a
good.
good vibe, yeah.
It sounded good and everything like that. Now, after the Journey thing, now you're doing what? What are you doing these days?
Well, nothing short of going crazy like I guess the rest of us, right?
During the COVID caca, yeah.
Trying to keep busy. The main focus after the Journey thing was I felt, okay, I'm going to have some time now to do what I wanted to set out doing before all this, right? So yeah, I have been working on a project. It started with one track, and then it started snowballing into several other tracks. And
this is all original material, right?
correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had
written all by you.
That's correct, yeah.
And why would you want to jam with Steve O'Brien? That's what I would want to know.
Yeah, well, because he paid me a lot of money.
So I figured he had to pay you something,
Yeah.
because nobody else would want to play with him.
He was actually the first person I thought of at the time.
Really?
I think if I remember correctly, I think I gave him a call and said, hey, I got this thing I'm doing. Check it out if you're interested. If you say no, that's fine. But
Yeah. No, Steve sent me a little snippet. It was like 10 seconds, and I went, wow, I wanted to hear more, but he sent me 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And I went, oh man, could you send me like a 2-minute version or something? Or so what's happening? Are you looking to do like a disc, or are you looking to play live, put a band together?
My focus is to get a band together.
Okay.
I mean, my biggest strength is being on a stage. It's great to be able to record. I mean, it's easier to do nowadays. Everyone's doing it.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same if you can't. I find if you can't express it,
You're a musician. You need that. You need that. That crowd that's what makes you, you
Yeah.
know, do your thing. And we're all the same way. All musicians are the same way. So I know eventually you're hoping to get back to playing live like the rest of us are. And I hope that all this COVID caca goes away. We can all get back to doing, you know, everybody get back to playing and stuff like that. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Paul? You want to push something?
Well, I mean, you know, like I was saying, like, you know, the project that I'm doing, I've
Is there a
trying to
name?
fo-
Is there a name to the project? Or a
I
name
haven't.
to the band?
I mean, I got so many names. It's hard to pick a name, especially, you know, you always come up, especially nowadays, you come up with a name, you're thinking that's awesome, and then you Google it, and okay, these guys got it right.
Yeah.
And okay, now you'll sit and you'll think of something else, you know. And the thing is with a name, it's hard to just pick one and say that's the name, because you got to live with it.
Did you see the
know what I mean?
Steve interview when I said, "What were you guys calling it? The Mulley Project?"
Oh, that's right. Yes, I did see that. He said something about Visions of Nine. It's
Visions
funny.
of Nine or the Pork Chops?
That's right. It's
Yeah.
funny when he said that. I remember I was sitting on my couch and I kind of went,
Yeah. When I see him, I'm
that's
gonna
not
punch
bad.
him in the face.
no, I was like, that's actually not bad. The Visions of Nine. But no, he let me in on the C round. Like,
Oh,
okay,
that was
I guess we can't
hilarious.
use that
You
either.
just-
But,
Ran right into
Yeah.
that one. Really good.
Yeah.
You know what, Paul? It's been great having you on.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
really appreciate you, man,
Yes.
for coming on the show. Thank you very much.
yes, it's been many
'Cause,
years.
You
so.
know, like I haven't seen you in years. I've been keeping watching your career, and Steve's been telling me some stuff, and you know, I can't wait to hear it. Like when a disc comes out or whatever, I'll be the first guy to buy one.
Awesome.
You know.
I can't wait to present it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's.
I think a lot of people are going to be blown away. Trust me.
I hope so.
And when
I
you
hope
do
so, yeah.
get it, bring it to me, because we'll push it on the show like crazy.
Yeah, my biggest thing is I can't wait to perform it. That's my goal.
I don't think people can't wait to hear you perform it. That's the thing.
Awesome.
Anyway, I want to say
Yeah.
thank you again.
Thanks for
coming
having me
on the
on.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to see you again. Don't forget, we got a couple shows coming down the pipe that'll be on Attic TV, which will be on King of the Attic on YouTube.com. So if you want to see these shows, the one with Paul too, you have to go there and register. Okay, go there and click on the little icon there. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to see these shows coming down the pipe. Anyway, good night. We'll see y'all again. Mr. Paul Mulley. Good night.